socks off and took off my jacket, rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blast them, and started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. Alright, I'm gonna try to do the same thing. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, smooth your. Check it. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, cause he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration. The best of them did. Well, that's them, see, I can't handle this pressure for. And if you ask me, stress is a. My girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. I said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack, and I asked him, remind me why I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remembered my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad's scrapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless and the times when I was broke, and this music made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the rain, it'll diminish the pain. Then he told me not to ask him again, cause I don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your.
But you gon' see me touch the sky.
Here's the left fielder,
Leading off
Jackson
tonight for
Chourio.
Milwaukee, the left fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he's got a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Upstairs. And the count now 2-0. Chourio stands at second with no outs. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. William Contreras, batting with one down, takes a strike. And misses inside. Runner at second here, one gone. That's off the inside corner, and a count 2-1. Oh, right to the backstop. No advance, 3 balls and a strike. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A 2-run shot. It's 2-0. One out, base is empty. Now it's Christian Yelich. Left field, Carpenter. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Rhys Hoskins in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Swings through the sweeper. 2 outs, base is empty. Up and in, and it's 2-1.
That's a good pitch there.
2 balls,
really
1
had
strike.
some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That misses. Ball. And now it's 3-2.
Full count.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Hauls it in to end the inning. 2 runs for Milwaukee on the dinger. And it's 2-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Fenway Park. And pitching in this game, Freddie Peralta.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-0.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's in there, and the count is 3-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
Full count.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Rocchio throws to first in time. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Now it's Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
He swings and fouls one off. 1 out, base is empty. Frelick running hard to get it. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Kerry Carpenter up next for the Red Sox. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
That's back. And brings it in at the wall. Back here in Boston, second inning set to go. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Turang. Walker Buehler will go back to work. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Joseph Ortiz
no, that's down.
In the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And that one pulled foul. One down, base is empty. That one ripped, but foul. Buehler deals. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Next for the Brewers,
center
Blake
fielder, number
Perkins.
16, Blake Perkins.
That one misses. Ball one. Perkins
1-0.
measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. The 1-1. Just missed. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he strikes out. Back now at Fenway, and now the first baseman, Triston Casas. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him,
It's 0-1.
slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
0-2. That's a ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball.
That's a
You're
ball.
expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And that's a base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video.
Base open at first now. And here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up the double play with nobody out. First and second, no outs. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1-1.
First and second here, no outs. Takes it in for the out.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smart, but needed a
Let's
little
go,
more
South.
lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Two down. Blake Sable, the next to hit.
This at-bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
Squirts away a little bit. Casas, the lead runner at second. Stanton at first. 2 out of the inning. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Next offering upstairs. 2 on, 2 outs. And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
And now Connor Wong. This is again 5 in a row. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. Hung up in a rundown now. Stanton scores. The tag at third, and he's out. They limit the damage here. On to the 3rd inning. Leading off, Ryan Rocchio. Buehler back to work. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Check swing.
1-1.
No appeal. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
And the count's even at 2. That to right. Reaching down and makes the grab. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. Doubled his first time up. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Tied up here in the early going. Outside.
That's a ball.
And 1-1. Fastball is outside.
That's a ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That
Ball.
one misses. 3-1 now. That's ball 4.
Inside,
Tried
ball
another
4.
sinker,
Take your
but couldn't
base.
find a zone. Runner on at first
right
with
fielder,
one gone.
number 10,
Sal
Sal
Frelick up now for the
Frelick.
Brewers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner around second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and the lead runner puts on the brakes at second.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
Contreras batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. That one down the line, and foul ball.
One, two.
In the dirt. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Flying to left his first time. Just missed.
No, that missed. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's outside. Now 2-0. Frelick on at second with 2 down. And that one fouled off. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark
off,
as we
Red
go
Sox,
to the
the
last
center
of the
fielder,
third. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Late swing, foul to the left. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
That's the ball down.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Executed that pitch very nicely. Just missed with it.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Here's Alex Bregman. Flied to right his first time. Turned on, but foul wide of third. One down, base is empty. And it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. The throw into second, and he's got it double. One out, runner at second. And stepping in for Boston, Kerry Carpenter. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
And you got to wonder with first base open, one out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Triston Casas. A double and a run scored his first time up. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch.
He's under it. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. He was walked intentionally his first time.
Stanton.
Laser, base hit. Here comes Bregman around third. Relay throw home. He's in there.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
That misses. And that's ball 2. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Around third. The relay in there safely.
Big RBI for him right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now here is David Hamilton. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
1 strike.
Stanton, the lead runner out at second. Abreu on at first with 2 down.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. On to the 4th, and the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Misses outside, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Inside. And it's 3-0.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. This is Bryce Terang. Caught looking his first time up.
Bryce Terang.
And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Out towards left center. Hamilton moving under this one. Makes the grab for the second out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Ortiz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's outside. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man at first. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. Missing inside, and that is ball 1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 2 outs. That one to first. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Rocchio swings through it for strike 1. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. 2 on, 2 outs. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Duran sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom 4, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Blake Sabol. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Wow. Stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Now one missed.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
A little bit low.
No, that missed.
3-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
3 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a miss, 3-2 now.
We got a full count.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. And it's gone. Home run. That one felt good. And they add to the lead. It's 6-3. And now, Jarren Duran. Late with the swing there.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And it's fouled away.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
1-2.
Oh, great grab on the dive. Gathers and throws, and he's safe at first. And next for the Red Sox, Alex Bregman, 1 for 2.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 45.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's down and in.
Ball.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Ortiz over to second, to first. Double play. Nicely done. Now the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Reliever comes in, takes care of that inherited runner, gets that ground ball double play, and now he can work on one more guy to get back in the dugout.
Next offering is downstairs. Way high.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That ball's foul.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 2 runs for Boston. Back inside Fenway Park, and here is Jackson Chourio.
Jackson Chourio.
Josh Winkowski gets the call from the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball 1 there.
Ball. 1-2.
That one outside. Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. And they get the out. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. First pitch, and he just misses. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Contreras, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That's off the inside corner, and now it's even 1-1. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So 2 down. Yelly stepping into the box now. 0 for 2 in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Yelich, 33 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH.
1-1.
This one in the dirt. Swing and a ground ball out to short. They get the force. That ends the frame. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Fouls one off out of play back to our left.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Hack. 0-1.
1 down, base is empty. Foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
2 outs. That one
That's
just misses. Struck him out without a swing. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Rhys Hoskins to the plate.
Now pitching for the Red
Garrett
Sox.
Whitlock comes on now.
Number 22.
Still a lot of game left,
Garrett.
and this game could go either way. So
Whitlock.
this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
This to third,
Foul.
and that's just foul. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a good start to the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that
The
at
batter,
bat.
number
He wasn't
2,
able to elevate
second
it, but he
baseman,
put a great
Bryce
swing on it. Right on
Terang.
time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Terang at the plate for the third
0-1.
time as he comes up empty there. Inside. And that's ball 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Bregman is under it. And there's one away. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next offering
Ball, that's high.
upstairs. Just
Ball.
missed. Two 1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Blake Perkins. And
No,
that
that's in.
misses. 1-0. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1-1.
Squirts away a little bit.
1-2's the count.
Hoskins leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Just
Ball.
off the inside edge. Got him swinging. Back here in Boston.
off,
Well, we go
for the
bottom
Red
6.
Sox.
Still stepping in for Boston.
Now
David
pitching for the
Hamilton.
Brewers. Number 26, Aaron Ashby.
That
Yeah.
one finds the zone, and that is strike
0-1.
1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face
Pinch hitting
batting
for the
from the
Red
left
Sox.
side,
Number
the same
3,
side he throws from.
Rafaela.
Perkins takes it in for the out. 1 down. Here's the catcher to hit, Blake Sable. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Connor Wong. That one missing inside. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Frelick running hard to get it. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Jarren Duran digs in now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. To first, and they've got him picked off. To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang, play to end the inning. And we're back here at Fenway Park, top of inning number 7. Here's Brian Rocchio. Whitlock back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And that drops in for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Jackson Chourio.
High in the air, out to right. Abreu settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nabs it, and that is that. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Ashby throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. Next offering is down low.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch. Because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone, you got a better chance of having success.
And he gets Bregman. And there's one down. Kerry Carpenter will hit next.
Kerry Carpenter.
And out of here, he deposits that one into the monster seats. 1 down. Triston Casas up next for the Red Sox. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Perkins under it. They got it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Chourio makes the catch, and that's the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Sable pulls it down, and there's one down. Here comes Christian Yelich. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Ground ball, Casas. And he handles it himself for the out. And here is Hoskins. 1 for 3.
Hoskins.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That missed.
That one drifts inside. This one high in the air to left center. Duran should have this one. Brings it in for the third out. On to the bottom of the eighth. Still stepping in from Boston. Cedar Rafaela. McGill in his 4th year, 31 years old, and he was drafted. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Blake Sable. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. Rafaela on at first, nobody out. Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Makes the catch, 1 down.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. And now it's even up. And that one is inside. Inside, just missed. Freeland on the run towards the line. 2 down. So digging in, Jarren Duran.
The center fielder, Jarren Duran.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Perkins pulls that one down, and that is that. Back here in Boston, and here is Bryce Turang.
Bryce Turang.
That pitch gets the corner, and it's 0-1. And that is out of play. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Whips it to Casas. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
The third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz.
Now pitching.
Aroldis Chapman gets the ball now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swings and misses. That's strike one. Chapman, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. And that one fouled off. Swings through it for the K. Just one out remaining for the Brewers. So up next, Blake Perkins.
Blake Perkins.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
Big time GM right there.
No
I
ball,
hate it as a
strikes.
hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And that is the ball game. 8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew,